Speaking of leveling up, here's the character information if you want to see it. So, Spook, as you can see, playing Marlowe the Monk, level 11, currently has a max hit points of 60, an AC of 24, lawful neutral alignment, and there are her stats. Jane, level 11 sorceress, 39 hit points, AC of 15, unless she uses any magical aid to buff it up. And chaotic neutral, Chaotic neutral,
Hey, I think I'm going up.
You're going up? I don't know about that.
What?
Shaggy playing Radovan. Level 11, max hit points 69, dude!
Yeah, baby!
AC 23. Bane, rogue level 11, 57 hit points, AC 16. So there are the characters if you want to see where they're at. And of course, we'll get them updated and uploaded to the website as soon as possible. And Spook is officially a swirly.
I thought this was gonna not be a problem.
Yeah, I think it must be an upload. I think it might be an upload limit, an upload problem for your Do some speed tests and see what your uploads are pushing out.
That just means I gotta yell at AT&T. Okay.
Very probably. So, you still got 4 minutes to bet, but what are we looking at right now? Spook has got 7, Jane 3, Shaggy 10, Bane 3, and none of the above 3. Vote none of the above on your ballots.
Does Shaggy have more votes than I do?
Hey, it's 10.
I am hurt. I am hurt and shocked.
It's a belated birthday thing.
All that means is he's going to let down more people than you. That's all. He's going to fail more people. See, I've got faith in him. But yeah, so there are the characters, and of course there's not room to give you all of the other juicy stuff like special abilities, skills, and all that. But that gives you the immediate stuff.
Don't be that guy.
Stone Skin Hide.
Oh, you got scones.
Basically my tankiness has been reaffirmed.
Awesome.
Over Marlowe, it's now without question. I have Die Hard, I have Magic Vestment, and I can Stone Skin. So, no Pikachu.
Come back.
No.
Pikachu. Just want to say, guys, if you ever get a chance to see Spook sneeze or hear Spook sneeze, it's the cutest thing ever. It is the cutest thing you'll ever hear.
I still think she pushed a button. like you know those GG buttons. She has one of those.
It sounds, as I said, it sounds like either she's channeling Pikachu for real or Lana from the woods. Scone Skin Gore, yes, Scone Skin. He becomes a pastry full of little raisins.
Yeah, is it gonna make me?
Oh, Spook.
It's gonna get there. And their dungeon raiding. Rocklobster's trying to get a raid together. You know what? I'll go in on that one. Just for fun.
I'm in.
There.
I'll go in too.
We'll all get in. We'll make this a good, successful run. That just means more of us are going to die horribly.
This is how much I care for you, buddy. Going in with you.
We all know what happens when Shaggy had to fight a little girl or something, right? Tanks lead the way, right?
Oh, poor Veslar. He got such a bad rap.
Jane, why so cheap?
I'm a low better, okay? I'm a low better.
So can we go over Kia's Cal list?
I'm fixing to do exactly that.
Can I just state for the record that Kia's list about cutting off Radovan's soul and his boots is a sign of her evilness? Because if Radovan in a fight is unbalanced and falls, she could have wiped the party because he didn't know that she did that.
Could indeed. And Nikor, thank you very much for resubscribing.
Nikor.
Also, poor old Bill gave us a donation as well.
Oh
and I just noticed that oh, there it goes.
Thank you.
I saw it. It came up on the top before the alert told us. But that's okay.
Thank you, Nikor, man.
Poor old Bill.
And thank you, poor old Bill.
So, poor old Bill's kind donation. Nice hit points there, Radovan.
It was all part of the design.
And you notice that, look at the donation amount, you see.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very clever. Someone's on point. Yeah, someone's on point. Alright, so this is the Kia list, guys. This was Kia Liana, the character, not the... Mrs. Metzner, how are you doing, Julie? Good to see you, my dear. Haven't seen you in a long time. You can't see it very well, can you? No, you really can't see it that well. That's what it looks like. I'm going to have to... the trouble is, there's no way to enlarge it without covering some of us up. So you know what? I'm going to just cover all of us up. And Spook is back. There we go. All right. So here it is. So I'm moving it around. We'll just slide it, but no. I can't. There's nowhere I can put it. So just temporarily. It's not going to be there for long. So here is Kia's for Cal. Things that she thinks that she has done for Cal that should be moving her towards the nice list. Didn't cast Lightning Bolt. A bolt. You know, I'm having a... Here we go. Now I can read it. Didn't cast Lightning Bolt because I knew it might kill Radovan and Racer. Okay.
Noble.
Very noble. Got breakfast for everyone. Did not spit in Radovan's food, as per usual. Opened a tab for everybody and didn't make Racer pay for it. You know, I'm calling foul on that one because it was the 7 gold that you were given. It wasn't even your money, so that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Marlowe said, patience is a virtue. I will wait for you. Is that what it says? So I will wait for you. There you go. So that's her for Cal stuff. Not for Cal. Things that she knows that Cal would not probably have approved of. Charmed a handsome armor smith, even though I knew I could use my natural charm. Exploited the king's vizier for 7 gold, which is what she used to pay for that tab, incidentally. Cut off half an inch of Rado's boot sole. Yeah, so he would feel slightly unbalanced. I thought about cutting a guy's legs off. I don't think there's a lot of hope for you, Kia. I'm just saying. I think you're not for Cal side of things is definitely outweighing your for Cal side of things.
Hey, I still got time here.
That's right. It's not over until the dead cow sings. So there's Kia's list. By list. Poof.
Oh, I like what Milk said. Guys, let's be real. Cal might have approved of shaving the sole off of Radovan's shoe.
He might have done, because that's
Not
just
if it kills
mischief.
the party.
See, that's mischief,
mischief.
not evil.
It's evil
Might.
mischief.
Evil mischief.
Knowing the
Boy,
fights we get
please.
into where balance is everything, and knowing Radovan has bad balance.
The
and
Wooden
has died
Gamer,
only
thanks for
because of-
resubscribing, my friend. Very
What
much
if you
appreciate
fell
that.
over and the opponent laughed so hard that Race and I both got opportunity attacks?
Yeah.
There you go, right. That's always a
Wooden,
bonus.
thank you so much.
Thanks, dude. Well, if you were with us last Thursday, pretty much what went down, our heroes valiantly rescued the champion of the arena. It turned out he was being held against his will by four or five ruffians. He's not entirely sure who they were working for, although he knows that they were working for some hooded figure. They healed him, rescued him, and he got his wife and child. They got him out of the city, fled to the country, and he said, as his word was his bond, that as soon as he was able to, he would come back to the city and help our heroes if they needed to testify against anybody regarding bringing down the corruption in the Colosseum. Well, that was a small thing. While all that was going on, the King's Vizier, he was talking to our heroes in depth a few times. Primarily what had happened was the King's son, the Prince, had returned, Prince Renathon, had returned with his men-at-arms, and they had found that indeed the town of Estarton had been totally and utterly ransacked. Everybody had been butchered, including the 45 highly skilled men-at-arms that were there as a small garrison. They were butchered as well. No signs of any enemy bodies or anything like that. So the king suspects that, he hasn't said who, but he has a suspicion who may be behind this. And he has asked our heroes if they will travel to the north and inquire and see if they cannot find out who is responsible. Being that it is a fairly long journey, the King's Vizier has decided he is going to teleport our heroes to the nearby kind of town, which is like one of the most northern towns that you can really get to without getting to Estarton, of Rockhelm. And that's kind of where we list off. So we're going to kick things off here tonight and see exactly what happens. Oh, I just turned off the wrong thing. With our heroes as they venture to the northern lands and discover exactly what mischief is going on in the King's Kingdom. Okay, so here we left off. You guys were just leaving the throne room. Also, I just want to say to the stream, I modified some mic settings. I don't know, I just want to make sure that my mic levels are not too loud or not too crazy for you guys. So if my mic sounds too loud, let me know. But hopefully it should be okay. No one's yelling at us yet, so I think we'll be alright.
Yeah, you know they would if one of us was like...
Usually they're on it. Your mic sounds good. Okay, good deal, man. Thank you.
Awesome.
Alright, what do you guys want to do? You were fixing to leave. The King's Vizier had said to you if you needed any provisions or whatever, he would provide them. And then you were heading out, I guess, to go get a good night's rest before you head northwards in the morning.
Correct.
I think we just head back to the town. I mean, I just head back to the town, get some food, take a bath.
Which tavern are you heading to?
The nice one, not the one that Kia got thrown out of. The Staggering Stag, I think.
Okay, so you want the stag... okay, so not the Thirsty Raven, which is the one you have been staying at. The Staggering Stag is the one that Kia got thrown out of for calling the guy a Scarface.
Thirsty Raven, then.
Oh, then the Thirsty Raven.
Okay, that's what I'm checking. Alrighty. So let's go to the Thirsty Raven.
Oh, to answer
Alright.
Duncan's question, I rolled a 1 when we were deciding how many hit points I was getting.
Yeah.
So I only got 2.
Yep. You have an option of taking the... You can either take a mean average or you can roll.
I always roll.
Spook always rolls. And this time, it better in the booty.
Yep.
Alright, guys. So, yeah, here you are back in the Thirsty Raven.
Do we
I'm
have anything
underneath
to
the
discuss?
Ah.
Oh, I want to set Raisa down and tell her about a few new things I've been learning.
No, I will give you the
Or,
chair next to Raisa.
Oh, you guys are going to talk about it over there?
Oh, well, fine. We will
Yeah, talk about it in the door.
Sure.
old enough to be part of their group.
And just look at...
Lean over. Raisa, I got something I think you're gonna like.
Really? Is it shiny? What? Let's see.
Here, let me just test it on you. I'm
No.
gonna touch her, and she immediately turns invisible.
Okay. Hold on a
Attack
second.
the wall or something.
One sec. We're gonna make a couple that it's right.
Attack me!
Okay. I need to make a couple of dice rolls first.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Why do I screw things up?
Because you're too stupid.
Okay.
Jeez.
That's okay.
I'm not gonna play it, but chat knows what just happened.
Red van.
Okay. All of a sudden, this person
This
here,
person
this
moving.
person here, this person here, this person here, all suddenly leap up out of their chairs in surprise and alarm. And this guy's like, "What the? Did you see that? That hooded woman just vanished into thin air." Everyone's like, "Huh? What the?" And everyone starts looking around. "Somebody's practicing magic. We need to investigate this. Call the guards!"
Oh God, Red van. How can you do something?
What the hell is Roll20 doing?
He's gonna look over to Radovan and Marlowe like,
Ladies and gentlemen!
Roll20, stop.
I'm going to stand
Really?
up on the table.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god. Troll.
I don't have enthralled memorized, but I'm going to try my natural charm.
oh my god.
That's going to fail. Okay, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, how do you fare this wonderful evening? I'm going to shout that out.
At this point, you know, they're kind of all looking at you, and a couple of them are like, "Well, it was all right." "Yeah, what just happened?
Well, it can't
you
be
see
good
that?
again. What was that, sir? I couldn't hear you.
Did you see that? A hooded robed figure just vanished. Right there, by the door.
How much ale have you had tonight?
Well, a lot of people saw it, so I don't think I'm hallucinating.
No, but how much have you had tonight?
Just a couple of pints, why?
Well,
Doesn't
that's
sound
not
like
enough. Drinks for everybody. Come to me at the bar and we'll get you sorted for the rest of the night.
Make a diplomacy check, sir.
Go, Rado, go. Save Kia.
Oh, I haven't done diplomacy in so long. Actually, I did it the other day. Alright, here we go.
Oh god.
O-M motherfucking G.
Oh, look at him.
Natural 20!
Oh my god.
Get off the character sheets.
Zyzo TV, thanks for the follow.
The character sheets, I love it.
Yeah, the giant cat just crushed all of you to death.
Don't fight me. Give them to me. Oh.
Well, that was quick and easy, wasn't it? So the 11 of you that bet on Radovan, for once he didn't let you down.
Congrats.
There you go, win, win, win for all of you guys. That was the earliest natural 20 roll, I think. Well, we've had him on the first roll before. Okay, just as my 20 alerted everybody to the problem, Radovan's somewhat unusual and overly canny charm shines through.
It's okay. I had my comedy on backup.
As everybody kind of looks and says, well, if you're buying, and generally people, they still look somewhat suspicious. You notice a lot of them immediately start like putting their hands over their money purses and like moving to where they're not like, everybody's like turning around so that they're not facing, there's nobody like no room directly behind them wherever possible. But for the most part, people have stopped acting like there's some crazy thing going on, but everybody is still very wary.
Radovan to save the day.
Okay, well, a lot of people in the tavern are taking you up on the concept of free drinks. So if you're buying a round for the house, I'm going to say go ahead and knock off 1 gold, 5 silver. There you go.
Alright, cool.
Seeing everybody's reaction, I'm gonna say to Kia, let's go outside.
Yeah. Oh wait, maybe we should go to our rooms where there'll be nobody. There might be guards out
Do we
there.
have rooms rented for tonight?
Not yet.
I'll go get us some, okay? I'll be back. I'll go up to the barkeep and say 2 rooms.
Alright. That'll be 6 silver, please.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And I'm just gonna head
What the
up,
hell was that?
head upstairs.
You know, after the barbarians, Marlo, I had to do something. I had to mitigate the potential for panic. And
No, I don't mean you. That was amazing.
Oh,
I'm talking about.
we see just Kia go upstairs, right, Gora?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's Kia. I mean, come on. You have to have something in your back pocket for when she causes trouble.
I guess, but why would she do that? Like, what purpose would she have? You don't think they're,
Oh, you mean like the note in that other town that they didn't tell us about? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, basically, it's casting magic inherently is not a bad thing here in the city of Iridian unless it is used for any mischievous purpose or cast on anybody against their will.
Sure.
Automatically, a hooded, robed figure vanishes at the door of the tavern. Instantly, everyone panics, like, "Oh shit, we're about to get robbed." So that's the biggest, that was the biggest reasoning behind all of that. It's like, oh crap.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Marlo, I don't just whatever. I mean, as long as these guys get drunk, they'll probably forget, right?
Yeah, but now I'm kind of curious.
Well, feel free to go up there, see what's what. I'm sure it'll come in handy to us eventually, and we'll figure it out.
Okay.
But I'm all right, just staying down here for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm curious, but I'm not sure if I'm curious enough to actually move. So.
How curious are you?
I imagine you want something to drink.
Oh, yeah. Some mead. I haven't had some mead in a while. I bet they don't have sake. Only the
Sake.
bitches at that other place would have sake.
Yeah, you haven't inquired about sake here, but
Okay, sure. I'll get you some mead, I guess.
Thank you.
alrighty.
I approach.
Yes, sir.
Any?
Can I make a small suggestion?
Sure.
While I went to great means to provide this tavern with some of the best hardy furniture I possibly could, a man of your size wearing full plate mail probably should not stand on my tables.
Look, if I had broken the
Maggot
table,
Swarm, thanks for the follow.
it won't happen again, sir. If I had broken the table, I would have, of course, paid for it.
Here, Ashley, thanks for the follow.
I do apologize. However.
Well, I understand, and as I said, no harm, no foul, but just for your own personal safety and any peasant that you may absolutely collapse on and crush to death, I'd rather you didn't.
Jesus.
How angry are you? No. Okay.
In future, what I can suggest is if you need a place to, announce, go up the first flight of stairs and stand on the little raised balcony over there, and then you can kind of yell to your heart's content. Those stairs will hold a good 400 or 500 pounds, I feel sure about that.
Can I hear this?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
He's a priest. He would have healed them.
Well, I'm sure you would, but as I said, just for safety's sake.
I also have the innate ability to make things whole. So, even if I had broken your table, I probably could have repaired it with a little magical manipulation.
And I'm sure you would have happily done so.
Do you have any sake, perchance?
All right. We are going to give it a 20% chance that this tavern has sake. GM
Oh god,
roll
the
it.
dice is gonna decide.
No, he does not. Sorry.
All right, then just your finest mead, I guess.
Oh,
And some
we've
water.
got some very fine mead. Not a problem at all. Got some good ramen too.
Just the mead, please.
Oh, fair
and
enough.
some water.
Here you go.
I'm going to hold the meat away from me so I don't smell it, even though I know we're in a bar. And then I'm going to drink my water that he provides as well. And
Alrighty.
return to the table across from Marlowe and slide it.
There you go.
Yay!
Meanwhile, upstairs, Raisa and the not particularly visible transparent... Raisa, the particularly invisible and transparent, and Kialiana are in their room. What are you guys up to?
So I'm like, okay, Raisa, attack me. Don't hurt me too much. Just, I don't know, attack me somehow.
Are you alright?
Trust me, you're gonna like this.
Well, I don't.
Please
I
don't kill me.
don't like hurting you.
Raisa backstab Jane
Just
and kills her
attack me.
outright in a...
Smack.
Okay, what are you doing exactly on the
So
attack?
I'm just
gonna
like, putting
punch
my
her,
hand
or...?
out. I'm just doing this.
Oh, okay.
Slapping her. Slap attack.
Notice
So
anything?
basically you slap her across the face.
Okay.
Alright, you slap her, and notice that your hand and your arm do not appear visible in front of your face.
I'm still invisible.
Yeah, I've been working on that one.
How long do I stay invisible?
Well, about, how do I say this in character? It's
Well, remember, a round is 6
one
seconds.
One round per caster level, so 10 rounds. So
60
6
seconds. 1
1
minute.
minute.
So this
a
is
minute.
this is your trade-off. It does not last very long, but you don't become visible.
I just
Do you have
love
to
her
touch
saying
me
I've been
to
working on
activate
it.
it?
Well, and basically, I mean, if you think about a sorceress, that's pretty much what they do. They don't learn a spell. They have to, piss around with the winds of magic and figure out what they can do.
Don't
So,
listen
um,
to the
Magic,
wind.
isn't
It could end up killing one of us.
Piss into the winds of magic.
Do you know what this means, Raisa? Freaking sneak attacks left and right, am I right?
Do you have to touch me to activate it?
Yeah.
Already, you see, right here, right now, Jane is thinking of ways to improve racers. Or sorry, Kia is thinking of ways to improve racers' chance of murdering somebody.
Dude,
Not for Cal.
Cal is helping out Raisa.
It's part of a not for Cal. Yeah, definitely a
Improving
not
her
for Cal.
combat tactics. That is helping a friend, sir.
There's a reason that rogues do backstabbing. All right. Okay. So yeah, after about another 10 or 15 seconds, you become visible again. Because by the time you got upstairs and all of that, you would have barely lasted. So,
Kia, I think it's probably a good idea if I don't go back downstairs today.
Wonder. Thanks for the follow.
So would you do me a favor and get me some dinner and a hot bath?
Sure. Will do.
I don't want to scare the people.
Yeah, I understand. That's kind of rash on my part, I guess.
All right.
Oh, Kia was just excited.
Okay. That's all it was. Okay. So, Kia, are you gonna head downstairs or what's the game plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some food and a bath for her, and then bring it back to her.
Okay. All right. Well, are you getting anything for yourself?
Yeah. Oh, I'll probably not do that because then they'll see me take 2 plates.
You could be a very
really
hungry sorceress.
I'll take a few bites of hers.
Okay. Alrighty. So knock off basically knock off 7 copper for the meal and the bath. Okie dokie. You got Marlo and Radovan, you see Kia come skulking down, order a hot bath and a meal, and almost immediately take it and head straight back up. Apparently not batting you guys an eyelid.
You ever feel like you're not privy to a joke or to like something?
You wait till you go into your rooms and slip on banana peels, and they'll be behind the door going, ha ha ha.
Hey Marlo. Look, if you want to be a part of the little girls club, feel free. You probably can get in with your wit and charm and sense of humor. You know, they have always
Marlo
kind
and
of
wit,
been close
that's
like
funny.
that. Well, you know what I mean. It's. I always feel like an outsider with those two. But it's okay, because we keep each other alive, I guess, right? That's what's important.
That's it. No boys allowed.
No boys allowed.
No, please.
Can I ask you something, Marlo?
You just did.
Can I ask you another? Well, okay. What's the deal with that? And I'm gonna point at your cup because I imagine you filled your mead with it, or did you not take it out?
Oh, I did.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, what's the deal with that cup?
It's a long story.
Anything? Like, yeah, I mean, is it sentimental? Or
It has to do from back when I was in the north. A little bit kind of why I decided to leave, actually.
oh. So I'm gonna take out my ruined Morningstar from my pack and put it on the table, and I'm gonna say, same here with this. So, yeah. You don't have to say anything you don't want to say. I understand, but
It actually wasn't too long ago, but I think I'll be close to ready to talk about it soon, I think, but not right now.
well, we are gonna probably go into some danger where we might die. So try not to save it until we're on our dying beds, or bleeding to death or whatever, because who knows what's happening up north, and based on what we fought. I'm gonna take my Morningstar, the ruined one, and put it back in my backpack and say, but it's okay. I mean, I understand. I'm gonna go upstairs.
All right,
Alrighty.
good night, Radovan.
Yeah.
As you retire to your room, okay, Marlo, are you doing the usual sleep outside under the stars? What's your game plan?
Yeah, Marlo finishes up what's left in her cup, and she just kind of sits it on the table and stares at it for a little bit, and then she's gonna pick it up, put it away, and walk out to go find a nice place to bed down.
Alrighty. Okay, you catch, let's see. We're going to go outside. We're going to head outside into the city of Iridian, which, of course, it's late. It's night. And, here we are. And where are you guys? You guys are here. Okay. You haven't slept inside the city. Is there anywhere particular you would like to think about doing so? I mean, you guys did wander the city a little bit, right? You do remember in the northwestern corner, there was a really nice, like, garden set up with pretty trees, a nice water fountain, some flower beds and stuff like that. Seems probably the most non-urban place to sleep inside the city. Dark Rage TV, thanks for the follow.
Yep, that's where I'm headed.
Alrighty.
It's like a park, but maybe I can pretend it's not surrounded by a city.
Right, there you go. Okay. Just make a dice roll here. Alrighty. Yep. Late at night, I mean, the only thing that you hear, you see periodically one or two guards walking around the perimeter of the park, shining lanterns in towards the center, but that's about it.
All right. Nobody attacked me. Awesome.
There you go. All right. Morning comes, unless anyone's planning on doing anything else.
Nope.
Breakfast
And-
to go to the Vizier, I guess.
I think I
Back.
caused enough trouble for one night.
All right. There you go. Let's bring you downstairs. 1, 2, 3. Marlo, are you heading back to the tavern in the morning, or what's the deal?
I am.
Okay.
After my
Was Marlo there? Rachel wants to get up early.
Okay.
So is Marlo going to be there when race is up?
It depends on how early. I mean, I would think Marlo sleeping outside is going to get woken up by the noise of the town and the city pretty damn early. So she's going to be up pretty early. So I'm going to say, if it's relevant, I'll make a roll on it.
Marlo
it's just
rarely
relevant,
sleeps
it's
past
too much
sunrise if she
Sorry?
isn't. Marlo rarely sleeps past sunrise.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I know you probably, especially in the city. So,
Crazies.
yeah. Did you say it was relevant or
My
no?
intention is to be up before the majority of other people.
Okay, then you will be.
I'm last always.
Yeah. Takes
Uh,
him
well,
45 minutes to
basically-
put his armor on.
Basically, I want to get up, order breakfast to go, and then just kind of head outside. So that I'm worried that people are going to be freaked out from last night. And I don't
Okay,
want to see
so
them.
I'm not going to move all the icons off, but yeah, there's only 2 or 3 people in here by the time you get up in the morning.
So
you
yeah,
get
I'll
up.
grab breakfast, and then I'll just go outside somewhere where I'm kind of hidden, but I can see when Radovan and Kia
Okay,
or if Marlo comes in. Or
not a problem. All right, so yeah, knock off 3 copper for your meal, for your breakfast. Marlo, you see Marlo basically. You'll see Marlo probably in there when you get up. So, are you gonna?
yeah, I'll tell her what I'm doing.
Okay, Marlo, you going with her, or you want to sit and wait in the tavern?
I think I'll just sit in the tavern
Out
and
the door.
think.
All right. Well, Kia's probably coming down next, and then probably finally Rado Bear.
Morning, Marley.
Morning, Kia. Did you sleep well?
Sure did. Where'd you go?
There's not a lot of nature inside the walls. It looked like a park. I just kind of enjoyed it over there. It was nice and quiet until, people started waking up. Then it was
Gotcha.
strangely busy. I think they need more nature inside these walls. I think people are craving it.
Have you seen Raisa?
I did. She went outside to have her meal.
Oh, okay, thanks. I'm gonna hop up and leave.
All right.
I'll probably arrive by then.
Okie dokie. So, Raisa, you see Kia come wandering out the door, looking left and right.
Kia,
Sup. I mean, wait. Hey.
What's going on? Kia spent too much time in the city.
I'll think twice about casting that on you again while we're here, Raisa. But
It's a good idea.
yeah, I'm ready for the day.
I just didn't want to have anybody
Right.
be startled, so I just figured I'd eat out here.
Okay. Anyone getting breakfast, just knock off 3 copper for your breakfast and all that sort of stuff.
When I get to the table, I'm going to go Mitere Nuntium Pelorian, the
Bless
wizard
you.
friend. Right? Was that the guy's name? Gore?
Who?
The wizard friend that identified items? His name was like... It was like... what the fuck was his name, man?
Yeah, it might be useful if you actually are doing something like that.
Oh, but I know who he is, and he knows who I am, and I said I'd be his pen pal.
Okay, so you just want to... Yeah, you do know how to contact him. I mean, you know who it is. You don't have to remember his name to
Well,
physically
you
visualize
just tell
him.
me my name so I don't go crazy.
Well, now if you hadn't have asked me, I would have told you without a hesitation, but now you've got me guessing, so is it... I'll tell you in a minute. I'll remind you in a minute.
The twitchy guy, or
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Twitchy
yeah.
guy. It was like a P something, right? It was not Pelor, but it was Pirellian.
Pirellian, that's correct.
Yes.
See, I do remember.
There you go. Pirellian.
All right. So I'm gonna do a send message to him, and I'm basically gonna be saying, myself and my party are heading to the north on the Vizier's orders. Danger up there. Rockhelm and Istarden. Be careful. Be alert. Talk to you later. Because he's my friend. See you,
There you
bud.
go. Okay.
Yeah.
Hand me half a man card and continue.
Son of a bitch.
Or at least just give it to me so I can put a punch in one of your. You just lost a clip. Lost a notch. All right. Okay. So you send him the message. Good deal.
Does he say anything back to me as a buddy?
You hear.
He's actually sleeping, so he
Yeah.
didn't get my
What?
message.
What is it? Get off my lawn.
Absolutely, he's sleeping. It's crazy early in the morning.
No, why
He's
was
a
it later?
He's a wizard of leisure.
Morning, Radovan.
Yeah, that didn't work. He was sleeping.
He'll remember it when he wakes up, though.
Oh, he will hear it when he wakes up.
Yeah, it'll be like a little dream sequence for him.
His answering machine got it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, morning. Where's everyone else?
Parksy.
They both went outside.
girl club.
When you're not with them.
Nope.
Marlo's more of a tomboy.
Not dressed like that, just saying.
She does that just to confuse everybody.
Right. Well, let's finish. Just get our meal and talk to the Vizier.
Alrighty. So you head outside bright and early in the morning.
Ugh.
Well, except Marlo doesn't like the Vizier, so it'd be something like, to the Vizier.
Yay. Yay to the Vizier, yay. Okay. Alright, so you head to the King's Castle. Are you going to go to the throne room, or are you going to head to the tower to the right?
I'm going to point at the tower and say, probably don't want to disturb the king if we can help it.
No objections here.
Alrighty. Okay. Well, as you are walking towards the tower, you see him backing out of the tower, locking the door behind him, like he's actually coming into the courtyard. He kind of turns around and goes, "Oh, hello. Are we
Hello.
ready?"
Hi, we are, I guess, for lack of a better word, ready.
Good. Gather round.
Well, there was something I did have a question before we actually go.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Do you happen to have a map of the surrounding locations so we're not just wandering cluelessly?
I don't know, I'm afraid, but, you see, it's not overly civilized up there, so we... The only thing I can tell you is directly north of Rockhelm, if you travel along the main road, it'll lead you straight into the Great Northern Mountains and through the mountain pass. If you take the eastern road, it will kind of take you sort of out of your way, around past some forests, kind of skirting along the tribal territories, and then it'll take a northern reach up towards Istardan, and you can go that way. That being said, of course, whatever it was that decimated Istardan is probably very aware of that particular route and that road, so, may not want to go that way. But if I were you, I would just inquire inside of Rockhelm. Of course, Rockhelm is a trading town, so a lot of people there are going to be travelers in the north, so they'll probably be the most
If we're being sent up there to take care of whoever did this, wouldn't
no. We don't expect you to take care of it, my dear. We only want you to find out who did it. If at all possible, lay eyes on them, bring back numbers, that sort of thing. This is merely a scouting mission. Obviously, whatever it was that wiped out a town of 500 men and killed 45 armed guards, we wouldn't expect the four of you to take on, you know, either a very large mercenary force or a small army.
If I run into them, I might lay more than my eyes on them, I'm just saying.
Well, and you may not come back with the information, so I'd rather get the information back as opposed to you being dead. With that being in mind, Mr. Rainier, when you do find out, would you mind immediately telling me what happens before you all get killed? So that at the very least we're aware of the problem.
So even if I was on death's door, you'd rather my last action being ascending as opposed to saving, or I understand.
Yes, absolutely. The needs of the many and all that.
I'm well aware of that. You do not want us to advertise that we are of the king, of serving the king?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
The whole reason we're sending you. You see, obviously, when we sent when we sent a small unit to the north to find out what was going on, it was very obvious that they were the king's men. And, I'm sure we've made ourselves very aware, or they've become very aware that we're inquiring. Odds are they're going to be playing their cards very close to their chest. You might be able to find out a lot more if they don't think you're working for the king.
So, should we have a cover story, or do you have one for us?
No, I don't have a cover story for you. I've assumed you're capable of doing these sort of things.
Well, you'd be surprised. We have a way of getting into trouble. just a minor, the fact of our past.
Come up with a cover
Well, I don't
story,
know
no
much
problem.
about you people, I'm afraid. If I give you a cover story, it might be rather difficult for you to go along with it. Maybe, as I said, if you think about things yourselves, just so you know, when I teleport you, you're going to appear in a small circle of stones, like an old wizard summoning circle. From there, I would move with haste, so that people don't suddenly, see a group of people appear and loiter around too much.
I'm gonna definitely look at Risa and Kia at this point. Yeah, people appearing and disappearing raise alarms.
Jir Allen, thanks for that follow, bud.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, no. Not in a tavern or anything. I just look back at the vizier. And how do you expect us to return to you? Is there the process? What's the process of recall?
Yes. Now, I have set up something. You can only use it once. So, what I'll need you to do is return to the summoning circle and whisper me. You must be within the summoning circle so that I can lock onto you, you see?
I see.
And then I'll bring you back. If for any reason you're unable to get back to the summoning circle, you're going to have to make your way back here by yourselves.
Well, I can work on recalling as well, so
Well, good.
I think we'll be okay.
Well,
Rather you do it, though.
are we ready?
Sure.
Everyone touch the boot.
Well, before we do that, we're going to take our very first break.